what's good? How y'all doing? Welcome back. It's your boy BlackJay, aka TheBlackJay. Back with another chapter reaction. We got chapter 1122 now. I know my last chapter was uploaded mad late, but better late than never. Trying to make sure I keep my order intact. Before I read this chapter, I made sure I got that video recorded and done yesterday. So let's go ahead and get into it, jump into it. We got the Shonen Jump. We got Luffy and them on the front. It's not a big cover thing like before, but it's definitely Luffy at the forefront as usual. You know, Luffy's the big poster child of Shonen Jump. So when Luffy's done, it's gonna be interesting to see who the new king is gonna be. But you got My Hero. I'm surprised they didn't do a big cover for My Hero because apparently this was supposed to be My Hero's last chapter, from what I heard. Yeah, let's get into it. So chapter 1122, the time is at hand. The cover art is a cover request from a certain boy from Aichi. Drew a fan art of Smoker 22 years ago, and they wanted Oda to recreate it. So just a dope picture of Smoker. You know, just smooth, looks good. The chapter opens up. Narrator says the times are a-changing. You've got people saying the fate of the world depends on pirates. I'm guessing this is Dressrosa. Yeah, I think this is Dressrosa. Yeah. So yeah, the fate of the world depends on pirates. You know how they feel about pirates after the whole Doflamingo shit. Some people on a beach, like kind of like a Hawaiian-looking island, saying, "Hold on a sec, what is this madness, Vegapunk?" Someone on a winter island saying, "No way, will our country sink too? The Navy has to do something." And you got some pirates getting active. They're talking about the world's greatest genius just said it's real. Let's go and get it. The One Piece is out there. Now everybody's fired up again for it. I think after Roger had got it and no one's found it over 20 some years, I think people started to lose hope about whether the One Piece was a true thing or not. So I guess it's really good to see people hyped up about it. You got all the prisoners in Impel down, excited now. It's about time we pirates ran the show. They're all cheering, rah, yeah. The world's gonna sink anyways. Let's leave some for us. The world's gonna sink anyways. Leave some for us. The government won't know what hit them is what the prisoners are all talking about. Why are you letting them hear the message? Every snail in the prison is playing it. We can't stop them. How could you? Vegapunk. Yeah, all the Marines are hot. Everyone knows. You got Kobe saying, "Luffy-san, I." There's a flashback to, I guess, when they first met. He's like, "King of the pirates, but you have to make the whole world need to you. Don't tell me you're after the One Piece." And Luffy's just fucking smiling. That man Kobe says, "I have to stop you from achieving your dream." Oh, Kobe knows. I think Kobe knows something. I think him being with Blackbeard, he learned something about, I guess, whenever the One Piece is properly claimed, something bad has to fucking happen. I just got a theory. So I think that when Roger and them were laughing, saying that they were too early, I think that the world has to sink for them to properly get the stuff that they need. That's the only thing I can think of for them to have been too early for, is that the world needs to sink for them to get the stuff done, like to be able to reach what they needed to reach. I can talk about that shit later. Buggy's talking about why are you dummies calling it my world now? You really want that, right? And they're like, huh? Chairman Buggy. And then this nigga Buggy's talking about, it's our world, ain't it? all his subordinates are fawning over him. They got, hard eyes, they're crying joy, they're fainting. Buggy's like master gaslighter, bro. He's hilarious. Everyone's like, "Chairman Buggy will follow you to the depths of hell." He's up there, gassing everybody up. He got Smoker and Mihawk in the back in the shadows. This how that nigga just sit. He's scared. He's trying to stall from getting his ass kicked. Buggy turns around and tells him, right? And he goes to Katarina with, they did take care of it with him. Katarina and Vasco took care of it with him. But she's asking him, what should we do, Teach? We could just kill him. And then Teach is saying, Caribou? And then Caribou tells him, Commodore Teach, I'm sure my information will please you. He says, bring him to me. I'll put him down if his info is a dud. Damn, that's crazy. So Caribou, what he has to offer is invaluable to that man Blackbeard. He's just gonna fucking kill him. That's crazy. Also, sorry y'all, I'm looking mad rough. I got off of work and I've just been, chilling, relaxing a little bit. And I remember someone told me the chapter dropped, so I had to make sure I get the video recorded before I go to sleep, wake up, deal with the kids. Like, I've been losing mad time. I gotta get on an actual schedule and get my stuff together. But that's beside the point. Let's get back to the chapter. Cuts back to Vegapunk talking about that is the truth. Bzz, Joy Boy. Oh no. So Warcury has skewered the fucking robot now. That's why it was buzzing out. I'm about to say, why is the interruption buzzing so much? You got... Oh wow, you can see it from the ocean that he skewered there. They're massive. You've got Dorian Broggy on the Iron Giant. The snail that's on the inside looks like it's passed out for real. It's got X's over its eyes, and then its back just blew up. So yeah, the transmission's done. That horse geezer is back. Do something, Zoro. So yeah, I knew Zoro was on the ship. So Zoro's charging up an attack, and so is that man. Now it's Juro. You got Sanji and Chopper's eyes popping out their heads. Nami's crying. The robot's apologizing. He's yelling out, I'm sorry, Joy Boy. He's like, I guess, falling over. Is Luffy going to help him, the giant robot? Luffy said, huh? The robot says, I want to apologize to you too. I knew that there was no chance he would still be alive. Luffy's like, did you mistake me for someone else? You look just like him. It was nostalgic. My feelings from that day came rushing back. I hope Joy Boy forgives me. I failed to make him king. Whoa. So, first off, Saturn landed back on the ground and he's starting to regenerate. This is a crazy looking scene. So, he wants to apologize. He said he hoped Joy Boy forgives him. He failed to make Joy Boy king. Everyone's like, whoa, the giant worm, this is bad, we're gonna sink. You've got the Straw Hats coming from up top, they're coming down. And then behind the Straw Hats, you got Noshijuro trailing them. And then you've got the giant boar Mars, you've got Jupiter, who's in his giant worm form still heading towards the ship. You've got Saturn, who just landed on the ground. And Warcury is gone. I mean, not Warcury, Mars. Warcury's right there. Mars is gone because Luffy sent him flying like Team Rocket. I love the way Gearfifth is drawn. Like, it's just so satisfying to look in the manga. But he wants to apologize for he couldn't make him king. Luffy said king, and he asked him, what is your name? He says, I'm Monkey D. Luffy. The name's gonna be the king of the pirates. The robot says D. What's the D for? And pulls... Whoa. What the hell did he just pull? He undid a knot and started releasing Haki? He starts laughing. Hey, Luffy. Luffy said, conquer his Haki. He says, thank you. You let me hear that nostalgic rhythm one last time. He says, don't die. I won't let you die. Why is the robot releasing Haki right now? Hold on right now. All the Marines are passing the fuck out. It's not just Haki. It looks like he's doing what Shanks was fucking doing in Wano. He's like releasing like Haki as a charged bolt in like an AoE type of thing. You've got Dalso as a baby. She's like, is this Haki? It's so strong. All the Marines are out. Someone's like, who's causing it? You still got the robot going crazy, spamming out their Haki. And then you've got the Gorosei are tweaking out over it. He's like a big Haki noob. He forced them all to transform! Hold on! He forced them all back into their human forms. And then he forced them niggas all back to Mary Joa! They're all huffing and puffing. Mars is already fucking there. Someone's yelling out, "Wah!" Oh, Emu fell down. That's why. So Emu's the one yelling out, "Wah!" Someone's yelling out, "Great Emu," rushing to help Emu. Emu's huffing and puffing, talking about Joy Boy. Okay. Okay, hold on, bro. So hold on. Don't finish the chapter, do I backtrack? Oh man. Before I continue, I gotta talk about that, bro. What the hell just happened? So this man just pulled. He just pulled a string, like, I'm guessing on his chest or inside of his chest. So this robot isn't okay. So this robot, this confirms it for me if it wasn't already confirmed previously for myself or anybody else. The robot is like a sentient creature. Like this robot is more than just a creation that was made. I think everyone's jokes about, you know, oh, this was Joy Boy's Frankie might actually be a true thing. Joy Boy might have had someone on his crew who was, you know, proficient in technology. Maybe they had the brain food or whatever, but they created a sentient bot, or they put themselves into a robot. And this robot has a massive store of hockey. But how does he, like, how is hockey stored as a, like, this is like mind blowing for me right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like wrap my head around it for real, because a robot just split the fucking sky by himself by pulling a toy knot out of his chest like he's some sort of like wind-up toy. He just released the craziest burst of Conqueror's hockey I've seen since Shanks in Wano, to be honest. Like, no one else has really done hockey like this. When Agorose popped up, yeah, they're releasing hockey, but it wasn't to this offensive degree. He's intentionally using this as like a deterrent. And I think he also did it to prove that if your hockey is strong enough, you can definitely still fight these guys. Luffy wasn't damaging them, I think, because he wasn't properly using his hockey. But him blasting his hockey out like a damn discharge in Pokemon is insanity. This man forced all four of the Gorosei with a singular attack. First off, Jupiter looks like a cornball, bro. Everybody else is in like cool poses, falling back, you know what I'm saying? Najiro still holding the sword. And got Jupiter completely upside down. I think Jupiter is like the goofball of the group. And I think he's gonna be the joke. Like, he's the one that's not, you know, the most serious. If the Gorosei end up boxing the Straw Hats, I can see Jupiter fighting like Usopp. You know what I mean? Like, he would fight somebody that's not the toppest of tier fighters, but he's gonna fight somebody that's gonna need to be strong, which Usopp is about to get stronger. I don't care what anybody says. It's a thing you should see coming and know it's coming. As much as you talk about Elbath, Usopp is about to get stronger. But the Gorosei were forced back into their human forms. The Gorosei were forced back to marry Joa through the summoning circle. So my theory about them possibly like summoning proxy bodies was their actual bodies, but they have like a save point return. If they took enough damage, they were forced back to marry Joa. But I think this portal stuff is not them. I think the portal stuff is Emu. I really think that these portals come from Emu, because Emu collapsed after the fact. So I think Emu was hurrying up and trying to evacuate them out before Emu lost their Gorosei members, and so that emergency evacuation had to have came from Emu directly. Now we got back to Straw Hats. Sunny's landed in the water. Luffy's happy. He's talking about, I'm glad you guys made it. And was like, Luffy, what happened to those monsters? He said, no idea. They disappeared. What in the world? A robot with hockey? And how did that make them vanish? You got Usopp and Chopper happy, talking about, we did it. We landed safely. Nami, let's see. Are you okay, Nami-san? Hold on. Is that Lilith? Oh no, it's not. I guess that's Sanji asking from the ship. I see where the bubble's coming from now. That's my bad. I'm not paying attention. But Sanji's asking, "Are you okay, Nami-san?" She said, "I'm fine." But Atlas and Edison, you've got. Hold on. Hold the phone. Saturn didn't go back with them, so it only 3 of them went back. So Saturn's facing the robot. The robot's missing, half of its damn body almost. He's just looking with the dots. There's a flashback right now to back in the past. The robot's talking to. So the robot's name is Emeth. So the robot's talking to Joy Boy. He says, "Listen up, Emeth. The time is at hand. Robot's like, what? The time? I'm gonna gather the most powerful hockey and seal it inside you. You're bound to live much longer than me. I'm not gonna always be around to help. It's like, oh, that sounds terrible. At some point, you're going to be in mortal danger, or someone you want to save will be. When that happens, untie the knot. So when the time is at hand, you'll still be there to help. That's right. Whenever it happens, I'll be saving you from here in the past, just like always. That makes me happy. Thanks. Now it doesn't matter if you're dead. It will be like you were still with me. Hey, that's not gonna happen for ages. Ages and ages. I hope I don't get lonely. Okay, so they give the robot a sad ass ending. You know, I'm not gonna say nothing about it. I saw it coming. It's he's dreaming of memories, which means I think the robot is shutting down for good now. So I hope that the robot can live with the piece of his memories and not have to, like, you know, just sit around anguishing and waiting for a day to come for him to do certain things. Man, what a fucking chapter! What a chapter! What a chapter! What a chapter! All right, let's go to the tizop. Get some drink too. If I get a sponsorship, I'd want to get sponsored by Arizona. Semi-green tea all the time. Alright, so from the top, reaction piece. I think they keep showing these prisoners in Impel Down because something's about to happen. I think with what happened with Impel Down breaking out before, I really feel and can see somehow Doflamingo finessing his way out of there. Because we know that the Sea Stone cuffs stop your devil fruit, but if you have hockey, you can break out some shits. Like if you've got Conqueror's hockey specifically, you can break out some shits. Because Luffy was able to use Conqueror's hockey, Ray was able to use Conqueror's hockey to break the shackles at the damn prison. So I think that Doflamingo is gonna, you know, pull a Blackbeard and bust out his cuffs. Well, not Blackbeard. Blackbeard didn't do this, obviously. But he's going to pull a Blackbeard and create his own crew from the remnants of crews that are inside of Impel Down. So he'll get his top officers back. He'll get, you know, some other folks that have been captured and gotten. He might scoop up Arlong, you know, stuff like that. That way we can get characters that we like and we've seen before back in a good way, instead of them just being like brought back in some kind of cheesy way. Kobe really thinking that he can stop Luke from achieving his dream is interesting to me. What did he learn on Empty Bluffs Island? Not Empty Bluffs, on fucking Full of Lead Island, that kind of really drove him to this type of thought process? Because Kobe was Luffy's like ride or die for the longest, so it's really interesting to see that he would flip to say he has to stop him from achieving his dream of becoming a Pirate King. Like, yeah, he knows he's gonna have to get in his way, but he's really determined to stop him from achieving that actual goal. So I think he learned something very important that we're gonna have to figure out soon. I hate that the robot blue, like the snail is done on the inside, because I wanted the transmission to play back, but I think Lilith knows that she can fill in the blanks that were fucked up and didn't go through. I was mad excited, high key, for Zoro and Najiro to have another class, just because I'm a Zoro fan, bro. I like seeing Zoro do cool things. But now that the transmission is done, the Straw Hats are safe, we can talk about this robot and all this stuff that just happened one more time, just because this is a very, very interesting turn of events. Because I called it and I said it. I told y'all the robot has to have something equipped on him that makes him an actual threat to these Gorosei. Because right now he's just a fighting robot. He's just a toy to them. So when he pulled that knot and I saw that hockey starting to leak out, I was like, ain't no fucking way, bro. That looks insane. My thoughts are, when he was talking about he failed to make Joy Boy king, what was Joy Boy attempting to be king of? Was it king of the world? Is it king of something specific? King of the kingdom, like the ancient kingdom? Was it like, what is he trying to be the king of? And how was the robot such a problem that he wasn't able to help him be king? And is whatever happened with him also tie into, you know, why Zunisha's forced to walk the lands or forced to roam the seas all the time? It's a lot that can go down like this. Luffy introduced himself, and as soon as the robot heard Monkey D. Luffy, he said, "Oh, this raps." So the D, still not told what the hell it is. Like, I really want to know what the D in Monkey D. Luffy stands for, but I don't think we're gonna get to know that anytime soon. Massive lightning explosion, hockey absolutely everywhere. Girl say gone. There's a lot of abilities that happen during this arc that I think we need to talk about how strong they are. Like, the fact that Doll, who's a hockey woman, like Garth and Kobe, is still a child after she was turned to a baby by Bonnie. So Bonnie's devil fruit, either you can't break out by using your hockey, or Doll doesn't understand how to do that, like Law does. You've got Emu taking a blow, looking tired and exhausted. You've got Straw Hats landing safe and sound because, you know, their ship is the most durable thing in history. Why is Saturn here? Why is Saturn still here? Like, Saturn's looking at Emeth. Emeth is looking at Saturn. Saturn's got his dots going. Emeth has his flashback. It looks like Joy Boy was built like Luffy and them. Like Luffy and Shanks. He's a skinny, small dude. The way he's drawn, it make it look like he has a peg leg and a peg arm. I think it's just the shadows and the silhouettes. I think he has normal hands and legs. His straw hat does look like the brim is bigger. It doesn't look like it's like Luffy. So I think he's in an actual outfit. They got Emeth in an actual like fit. He's not just wearing like armor. Yeah, this robot is way too interesting for me. I like Emeth a lot. I really enjoy his character, but I like that there's a lot of mystery as to who or what he really is. Because I don't think he's just a creation someone had. Like, it seems like Joy Boy knows him. Like, maybe Joy Boy helped create him, or Joy Boy saved him. But there's some kind of relationship between Emeth and Joy Boy that's it's closer than just this is my robot I used to fight. Emeth kind of seems like he has like a childlike demeanor, which I think is cool for a robot. Mainly because I'm a kid that grew up on the Iron Giant. So seeing the Iron Giant here have that same kind of like Hogarth type of like love for his little human friend is great. I enjoy it. But it does break my heart for him to say, you know, oh, you know what I'm saying? Even when you're dead, it'll still be like you're with me for ages and ages. I hope I don't get lonely. And his eyes aren't even glowing no more. Like he's shutting down. He's probably gonna be at rest finally, or he might not. I think with him being as important as he is, I would like to see someone potentially maybe moving his sentience to something else, and maybe moving his sentience to a seraphim or a clone, or maybe just putting him in a pacifista, just putting Emeth in something else than this giant, clunky, old, worn-down robot. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he has a lot of knowledge that could be super important and passed on to everybody else. Excuse me. So I feel like they really need to figure out a way to get Emeth, not necessarily up and running, but get Emeth transferred and safe to a place and a spot where he can actually be utilized, rather than, oh no, this is going to be the robot that's going to defend everything and he's just going to be gone. Even though that's probably what Oda's going to do with him, I would like to see him come back. But yeah, it seems like pretty much Egghead's done. All the Marines are about to be in the rearview mirror. They can't chase after them. Their heaviest hitter is knocked out. He's sitting there, arms over his face, crying and boo-hooing. So I think that the Marines are done. The Marines are cooked. Their credibility is shot. Beyond shot. Everybody knows if Monkey D. Luffy is there, you're good to go. The Marines do not matter. Like, it's like paramount to the story to emphasize how smooth these guys are to escape a massive Buster Call, admirals, 5 Gorosei members. Like, it just kept adding on, and it was just like, we're gonna overcome all adversity. No bodies, no injuries, no nothing. We're chilling, we're cooling, we're good. You have what? Zoro and Luffy with a little bit of exhaustion from fighting, but they're not injured, they're not banged up. Luffy and Zoro didn't get no new scars, no nothing like that. So everyone came out super good, super safe, and super on top, as well as having the addition of Lilith, Bonnie, you've got Kuma, as well as somebody caught them Seraphim. Okay, they still haven't addressed it or talked about it, but somebody caught those Seraphim, so they have to be somewhere. Like, the Seraphim are somewhere, if not on the island, then Marines have gotten them, and maybe Giants grabbed 1 or 2 of them. I just want them to get control of the Kuma. The other Seraphim can be handled in due time. I just want the Kuma Seraphim specifically to stick with Bonnie forever. I don't want that Seraphim to go anywhere else. I don't want no one to misuse it. I don't want no one to try, pull it out to fight. No, none of that. I want Bonnie to get control of that, lock it down, and that can be her personal bodyguard forever. Like, that's just all I want to see to make me happy. The clouds. I'm glad that they actually showing it for me to actually think about it and remember. Before I wrap everything up for real. Seeing the clouds that were sliced and actually being able to realize that they weren't sliced all the way through. So I thought he sliced off the top of the lava stratum and everything was falling down to the ground. But from what it seems like now, he sliced the cloud, and if other clouds didn't go up and replace to support it, then he sliced enough of the cloud to open up what he needed to open up, and that was pretty much it with it. So the landscape of Egghead is done. The entire main stay of the island completely on fire. So that's going to be probably ash, and Egghead Island is literally going to just become just the egg and the head on top. That's all it's going to be. It's not going to be none of this stuff down below. It's going to be just an island cloud probably. If the Gorosei and the government don't come through and remove the brain and everything they need from there and just Lucia the shit. The emphasis on Saturn is making me really suspicious. I don't think Saturn's going to catch up to them or do anything particular to the Straw Hats. But I think Saturn's going to do something with that robot that none of us are going to really like. If he doesn't take it and repurpose it for his own fucking, who knows, nefarious uses, then possibly, potentially, I think that he would just fucking torture him. Because I think Emeth isn't a normal robot. He's obviously a sentient robot. So I think that Emeth, if he's not a Klabauter man inhabiting that, I think that he could actually be tortured. Maybe if you want to feel the pain, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't like Saturn. I don't really trust what he can do. He's got so many little weird tricks up his sleeve. He's such an evil guy. But yeah, I think that's just gonna be it for this one. Alright, y'all, that's gonna be it for the video. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the video. Remember leaving any comments, theories, thoughts, recommendations that you have. It was a great chapter. I loved it. I very much enjoyed it. That knot pool, that's my favorite part. It's definitely my favorite part. It was a great time. But yeah, remember, like, subscribe, share. Let me know anything you might have to think about it. Let me know your favorite parts. I mean, there's so much that was in this chapter. Just let me know what you like. Let me know what you think, and we'll get back to it, man. I'll holler at y'all. Stay hydrated. Stay healthy. Peace.